Hi everyone, you have found what to play next. We're bringing everything that is awesome in gaming. I am your host, and Ginger Bint and Ginger Bint Violet Bint Akatosh. These are Big Fish games. So we do a lot of adventure from Big Fish. They're trying to make the jump from PC to mobile, so we cover them a whole lot. They have this incredible hand-drawn art style. They work with a couple different developers.
Now, will you let me go? Liar!
Liar? Who's a liar? There's no... How is there lying going on? And I don't know about this. Book Traveler's Victorian story. It looked interesting. I like to grab one that's a little bit different because we mostly focus on what's changing in gaming or what's developing in gaming. I helped launch Bethesda Softworks when I was like 12. It was 12 through 14. So I mostly, focus on stuff that's going on to give you something to talk about, or if you just want to lurk and know what's going on, we have a great community. Especially on Twitter. I have this awesome, we have this awesome community of indie developers, so. Reading is for everybody. It seems to me that every child should have the opportunity to be immersed in the magical world of reading. Well, I'm Webster, I would tend to agree with you.
I'm happy I could help with the opening of the town library. Now I get to work here.
Got a sweet deal, huh? What is he doing? It's cooking good looking. Bust in here for books? So like I said, a little bit in the way of Paper Mario style animation, a little bit in the way of the more hand-drawn into the background sort of thing, depending on what it is that they're going for. You'll see both, and I like to watch how they develop that so it'll work on mobile. Who is that? Did he disappear into some kind of portal, or am I seeing things? Look like he dropped something. I should take a look. Was it a bookshelf? New task. Examine the room. Something under the bookcase. I need to prop it up. So they have these mini games, and then they have put together puzzles which let you through. So the whole thing is essentially one big adventure game, but they did find a way to keep the genre going. So, rare first edition novel, Jane Eyre. It took me ages to procure images for this exhibition. Now one of them is missing. The coin is missing. I have to open the cloche to make sure he didn't damage the book. And I can't remember the code. Alrighty. So they're not even gonna let me try. It looks like I'll hold a paper up to it or something. It's a good decision to keep these important things under lock and key. Stored here is a diary of Charlotte Brontë, an English poet and novelist who was presented at the opening of Town Library along with first edition of her novel Jane Eyre by an unknown benefactor. To read it, contact the senior librarian. Curiouser and curiouser. What else have we got? Oh, okay, so this lets me know that there's something going on. I like that they have the hints. In general, you do pick up your hints marker, and then you also pick up your notes or your map or whatever. You come with the hookup for this developer. I'd have to go back to the beginning and look. I forgot to. So I'm Megan Webster, all of 23, and I'm a senior librarian. It requires a 4-year degree, so I'm surprised she got the jump on that. I would have also been all over that. They let you collect puzzle pieces, so do keep your eyes open. I can still remember what it was like. It scares me. Yesterday, as soon as I began to read a new book, I found myself in a large field. It feels so real, with tall shoots of rye surrounding me as I ran through them. A moment later, I was in my room reading again. But why were there pieces of rye in my pillows? They're starting to have, people who can actually travel through the books. First, I need to fix the drawer to open it. I feel like my work here is done, but I do that a lot. And I'll just wander around. Alright, so we have a key. That does not go there. God, I'm good, Where's the flower lock, Why would I need to look at oh, probably because my code isn't there. I bet you it is. Need to find the latch parts to open this, so that's what we're collecting. And then we also have a latch pin. That seems important. Put our coin away. That's handy dandy. Alright. We have a round base. Reference books. This book is glowing up something fierce. Oh no! There was more there. Who knew? Need to open the cloche. That's silly. Oh, there's something else here. That's what that is. Obviously this goes here. What are you? Latch ring and book token. Obviously that doesn't go there. A lot of things are obvious today. This is my word of the day. Word du jour. I don't have all the pieces for this. I need to find the latch parts to open. Oh, weird. Okay, so not so much on that being this section right here. I thought it was. It's going to drop me into a seek and find. So we're tracking people through books, and it's going to kind of tell us a little story about that. The ball hosted by my sister Anne was incomparable. When I went out to the terrace to get some fresh air, the moonlight was so bright it was almost blinding. Silver shoes on my feet sparkled like Cinderella's. I looked around the great hall. Dancing guests seemed almost to be in a trance. I don't think a hurricane could have distracted them from their dancing. I love when it goes like that. Some of the more, they're not country dances. If you get into a culture that has a really long history, they'll have traditional dances that work that way. When I looked towards the dark forest, I imagined a witch with a cauldron stirring a terrible brew. I even got scared. That's how powerful my imagination is. Where's the forest? Right there. Imagine I was walking through these gloomy trees. It came to a round clearing where there were little men having fun. That's little men, but they're not having fun. It's something different. Little men having fun. Oh, I have to turn the page. Little men having fun. They're dancing and burning fires. I could see it so clearly. A few more moments of silence passed before my sister called me back into the hall. I danced all night. In the morning, as soon as she reached my bedroom, I laid my head on the pillow and fell asleep instantly. Okay. We'll just take that away from you. Then you don't have it. When I woke up in the morning, I remembered my flight of fancy in great detail. Even when I was just a child, I loved to fantasize and dream and then write it down, making up stories. I would obviously clutch a lamb, and that is the same thing as writing it down. You can make up anything. Sword fights and princesses with beautiful crowns. Write a story about a brave cat or someone with wings soaring through the air. It's probably why I love writing so much. Knowing of my passion, Anne gave me a rare print of my first printing press. I want to keep it forever. Wings. I got a crown. Somewhere in here. Oh! I broke it! Did you see that? This is terrible. Where's the kitty? Hi, kitty! That's why I love writing so much. Anne gave me a rare print. There we go. A printing press. Oh, that's the other picture that I have. That's so sweet. Look at that. And it'll let me into the other secret compartment. But I do not have my third piece yet, which makes me sad, friend. What other mysteries do we have here? I have some sort of... Oh, you know what? I bet this goes here. I thought that would work too. Let's try something else. Leave this place. Oh, I have a lever. We'll leave it instead. Nothing seems to be missing, so what was that man doing here and where did he go? Find out what the stranger left behind. Okay, will do. Let's see. We've got this here. First I'll need some glue. Look at that! You know, the Lord provides. There's a legend that goes if you enter the author's name in the first edition, you can summon their spirit. You must contact Ch. Found where the book is stored, I just need to access it. It's a weird little thingamabob. Complete Sherlock Holmes. Parts missing. What part would that be, friend? Would it be this part here? What do I need glue for? Oh, I'm just gonna we'll just jimmy it. The heck with it. I don't need the B part. We'll just wander around recklessly. Just be crazy. I can't go into the next part yet? That seems so odd. Back we go. Need to fix the door to open it. I have a catalog card. Oh, this goes in here. That's why. Created a new catalog system that works great for librarians. Now I just need to find the rest of the books. Let's go here. And I have another puzzle. So really all I have to do is put these in a matching order, it looks like. So Cinderella can go with her shoe. The stars can go with the rocket ship. The door can go with the house. And the arrow can go with the heart? How strange is that? I didn't think Cinderella would have a hat. Well, who knew? So let's get in here and get the letter B. So some of the puzzles are a little bit silly, but it has such a great pacing, especially because it does pay attention to things like, why can't I do this? It does pay attention to things like whether or not you need a hint. So it's really cool for things like playing live, or if you're just trying to introduce somebody to gaming. This is so close to being correct. I'm not understanding how to move these. What if I right-click them? What if I click on this? Okay, hold on. These are moving slowly here. Or not at all. Well, either way, the link is in the description below. If you do want to play along, they always have a demo first, so that's awesome. Also down there is Gamer Grind, Gamer Coffee, delivered to your door. Oh, it's in order, you dum-dum. So lose it life. So Gamer Coffee delivered to your door, or they will let you put your logo on merch. You can support the Pirate Queen and What to Play Next. Pick up some of our merch. We love you guys. We love hearing from you. So also down there is all of our social media links, including coffee. Buy this chicken coffee $1. Everything else is free. So, I mean, obviously Gamer Grind sells a Gamer Coffee and so on, but liking, subscribing, commenting, we want to hear from you. And if you do hit the subscribe button, then you will get a little, you know, just a notification when you go to YouTube that'll let you know what we're doing. So you can see how we're advancing gaming. If you didn't love this and you don't, you know, you just want to skip these, I don't do them too often. I'm just trying to follow the transition from PC to mobile. And it's interesting because we have so many fans of, for instance, adventure gaming in general, but puzzles in particular. So it's kind of a good way to stay in contact with that audience. But, you know, no matter if you love it or hate it, etc., it's really just a great way to stay on top of things. You just see that little thumbnail pop up, and then you get to see, you know, like what it is that we're doing, what part of gaming we're working on, and so on. And whether or not you want to, you know, tune in and drop by, drop us a line, or just lurk, we love you guys. We love that you're along for the ride. We'll see you in the next video.
Greetings, new wanderer.
Hello, Charlotte.
My name is Charlotte. I spent a lot of time and effort writing my books. So, it's terrible to see that someone's trying to ruin them. Books aren't simply a gathering of soulless letters. They have lives of their very own.
My goodness.
Only a few people in the world can get into them. Fortunately, you're one of them. You must go to the Great Library. That's the only place you can get into the world of Jane Eyre from and save my novel. Please, hurry before these changes become permanent. And here, take my rough drafts. They have the correct plot.
I just don't feel that this would otherwise be my responsibility. Apparently I can see ghosts.
Don't be afraid, Megan. I believe in you.
I have a golden quill. All the signs point in this direction. You know, I'm a daydreamer. That's important. I'm glad they included that. What a cool setup. So we are now in this magical great library. I'm so glad I stuck around for this, you know? But anyways, like I said, like, subscribe, it's more of the same, and you can actually play through one of these games in about 60 minutes. They're only $4 if you do sign up for the Big Fish Club, which is $7 a month. So if you want to buy like 10 in one series because you just love the family or the theme or the style, then you could just, you know, pretty much at your own leisure play your way through an entire collection of mini stories. That's if you're blitzing them, you can go through them in like 60 minutes. It does generally take a little bit longer, so they're lots of fun. We love you guys. Glad you stuck around a little bit more. Like I said, we'll see you in the next video.